So it's currently 1:33 p.m. and I haven't had a second coffee today. I think it's time for a coffee break. Let me be so real with you. I was in a funk all weekend long. It's Monday today and I genuinely am so thankful. My mental headspace was just not there this weekend. I just had like such anxiety all weekend long, such frustration and such feelings of just like, what am I doing wrong? A couple different thoughts kept mulling over and over in my head. Listening to a lot of Joe Rogan podcasts recently, one quote from Joe Rogan that kept playing over and over in my head was a story he was telling about a kid who was like, oh, I wish I would have started then, I wish I would have started then, I wish I would have started when I was younger, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, but you didn't. You start now. So like, just do it. Just keep going. Like, you just started. You can't keep wishing you had already started previously. You just have to start, or else you're gonna wish you had started now. I thought it's so interesting to me because I think I'm somebody that gets frustrated, like, oh, I wish I had started X amount of years ago, or stuck to it, or, you know, pushed through that thing. And now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, do I keep pushing? Do I keep going on the dreams that I've had, the dreams that I've been working towards, because they're not going as fast as I thought they would? It's like, if I'm really thinking about that quote, I'm gonna say, oh, I wish I had started, I wish I had kept going about now if I stop, you know? And the other thing I kept thinking about was a discussion he had with one of his guests. I literally cannot remember who for the life of me, but about doing difficult things and putting yourself in difficult situations intentionally. Every little teeny tiny minor inconvenience is going to seem so hard if your entire life has been easy and beautiful and cushy and you've been sitting on the couch very comfortably forever. But if you choose to put yourself in difficult situations, then when the things that you can't control become difficult, it's easy. You already know how to process it. So choosing to do the hard workout, choosing to read the book that's kind of boring and difficult to understand but you know is good for you, choosing to do the cold plunge or do the sauna, all these are physical examples, but you know what I mean. Choosing to do the hard things that you know are going to make you grow, so that when you experience the hard things that you can't control, you're already ready to go. I don't know, coming off a weekend of like mentally being in the dumps and in a funk and trying to my very best to come out of it, there are certain things that I do to push myself, but also I think these thoughts are in my head on purpose. And I think these two thoughts really correlate of, you're gonna look back and wish you had kept going, and continue to do hard things go together when you're somebody pursuing a dream and in the midst of frustration because it's not looking how you want it to. Remember all the days that you wish you had already started or kept pushing through. And that all the hard things you're doing are preparing you for the hard things that might one day be out of your control. Thanks for having a little coffee break with me. I love you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.